Hi everybody, welcome along to the Big Quiz Night In. It's another live show here over on Facebook. I hope you're all doing well. We've got lots of things to talk about tonight, as always, and 3 great quiz rounds to go through. This is a Facebook Live pub quiz, and the first round of the evening is going to be about royalty, which was suggested by one of our top fans. So we'll be welcoming people to watch along live very soon indeed, and starting a little after 8 o'clock. And yeah, as always, plenty of things to talk about, including we have, for the first time, a giveaway of a free pizza from the pub where this quiz originated, and that was the King's Head and Bell in Abingdon. Very excited to be giving that away, and a special guest will be coming to draw that winner. Some of you may have heard about that already. So that'll be a little after 8 o'clock as well. We've got our Play Your Cards Right winners to confirm again, which you may have heard or seen on the Facebook page too. If you won Play Your Cards Right, you get yourself a little quiz and a place in the top fan group as a reward. Now, all of the winners this time round were already in the top fan group already, so they got themselves a little quiz as their prize, but we will be doing that again. Quiz team logos, haven't had any more submitted. I think everybody's done that now in terms of the regular teams, but you're more than welcome to submit a quiz team logo to me whenever you like, and I'll add it to our photo album of all the quiz team logos. Yeah, so do submit those if you haven't done so already, and I'll remind people later on. The quiz itself came from the King's Head and Bell, but during this pandemic we obviously can't be at the pub hosting a quiz night, so instead I turned it into a Facebook Live event, and it has grown from there. So much so that we also now have, as well as the 2 nominated charities that we are supporting, which you may be able to see on screen. I hope it fits the picture all right, because I've now got a new frame with the logo up here, and the Secret Santa logo on the top right, and also about my Patreon down the bottom there. Unfortunately, in my view, it looks like it's a little bit out of shot. So let me know, can you read that all okay? Especially the logo of the charity up here, because all I can see is the gift of giving bit. Put something in the comments for me while I get to the page. And I'm going to be doing my usual thing of sharing this for you all now, and so I can see the comments as well. So just give me a moment while I do that. And then just as we go past 8 o'clock, we'll be doing the draw and then getting into the first round of the evening, our royalty round. Welcome along to those who've joined us already. I'll get to your comments in just a moment. Shows up fine, logo's good. Okay, so you can read, oh yeah, okay, I can see it now on my screen too. Yeah, on my phone it just blows it up, so it's just out of shot a little bit too much. But I'm glad you can see it all. I'm so chuffed that I figured out how to do that and how that works. So I'm glad you can see it. So let me just share the quiz out there. This is going to be a popular one with my family, because it is going to be my daughter who's going to be coming in very soon. I'll let her know when to do the draw. So I'm going to make sure the family are, and if not watching live, I'll at least make sure they get to see the repeat of this, because it's a big moment and we're quite excited about it in the house. I can tell you that now. Let's see who's in the comments. Rachel's here representing team Keep Calm and Listen In. Yes, very excited for James and his announcement over on the Keep Calm Listening page. He's going to do a little bit more shows than we thought, but he is going to be doing his actual radio show as well on Expat Radio 2, I think it's called. Tad's here. Welcome along, Tad. Thank you for being a Patreon member. And Jacqueline as well sends the pizza emoji through. She's excited to see who wins that, I'm sure. We've got about 35 different people in the draw, I think, for the pizza we'll be doing shortly. Monty's Minions, good evening to you. Welcome. Para, Nurse are in the house as well. Hello to Sarah. Maddie Cat Lady's here. G-Force, that is. Yep, can see the charity and Patreon links. That's good. Thank you, Louise. Yeah, it's just a logo, really. They're not linked to anything, but I think it looks a bit more professional. We're getting a little bit bigger, a bit more professional. I think with every quiz as we go, thanks to your support and continuing to grow and to help fund what we're doing here. King's Head and Bell are in the building. They're excited to see, I'm sure, who's going to be the first person to win the pizza from their awesome takeaway service, which has now opened up. How did their first day go? We saw pictures of burgers being made today. I hope they did well. Jordan, let us know in the comments. I'm sure things will grow in popularity once word continues to spread that the King's Head and Bell are open for a takeaway. If you live in the Abingdon area, please do go and check them out if you fancy some decent food on an evening. And of course, we can't go and eat out anywhere these days, can we? Hopefully we'll be back there soon. Evening to Bill. He says, hope everybody's well. I'm sure everybody's doing okay, aren't we, guys? Let's see. We've got 31 people here. So what I'd like to know tonight is, do we think many people are still going out and clapping for key workers? Because all the posts I've been seeing are suggesting that it's now stopped. I'm sure there are some people that will still do it anyway, but the majority of people seem to have... oh, it was steady today at the King's Head and Bell. That's okay. We like that. But yeah, a lot of people seem to have stopped doing that now, and a lot of people I've seen from the NHS and that have been requesting that people stop doing it now. I don't know. Helen says, hey, Treebeard, I like it. Yeah, this is the new nickname they've given me, it seems. Helen of Thunderhorse fame. 6 burgers, 1 push of chips, 1 flatbread. All right, that's a good start. As steady as it goes from the King's Head and Bell, that's all right. Just Ronnie here. Hello to Jack. Welcome along. James didn't go out tonight. Oh, that's okay, mate. Good job you're staying in for the quiz. Selina's here. Evening to Selina. Selina works at Sophia, one of our other nominated charities. Tonight's one, though, is Secret Santa 365. And for the first time in the evening, I will post the link now from my quiz page. So you know it's me. There is the GoFundMe link for Secret Santa 365. We'll talk about what they do very soon. So yeah, do donate to those guys. The priority, as always, if you can afford to donate anything towards the running of the quiz, is to go to the nominated charity, which is Secret Santa 365, and donate what you can. Pub quiz nights would normally be £1 a person to enter, but of course we can't really do that right now at the pub. So instead I ask you donate to the nominated charities, depending on which night you join us. Owen says, thanks for my little quiz. You are welcome. You are welcome. It was good fun putting that one together, Owen. As in, I didn't go out for the clap this evening. Sorry, James, I'm with you now. Yeah, I think a lot of people are starting to stop that. What will be telling is when we get to 8 o'clock, and then, you know, as those 5 minutes go on, if a load more people then suddenly join, maybe they are still doing it, because we will still wait till about 5 past before we start. But yeah, you're right, James. Yeah, it was the last official clap last week. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Freddy's Ficcos have arrived. So that was Owen I just said I responded to a minute ago. That's Freddy's Ficcos, in case you didn't know. Had a good stretch tonight, Jenny Kid, Anna says. Okay, have we got Pete and Jenny in the house then? I haven't seen their names pop up yet. I haven't seen them pop up. So that's fine. We'll see as the comments keep coming in. Jack says to Lorna, think I could be on my own again. Social quizness thing have arrived. Evening to June. Robert's here too. He says thanks for my little quiz. Yeah, lots of people. If you join on Patreon, you do get yourself for supporting me. You do get yourself a little quiz of your own, which is something I record. 3 questions I record on Limor, and then I share it on Facebook. I share it on Twitter as well. And you get your own subject, and I do 3 random trivia questions, post it out to everybody, and see how well you do. So yeah, as a reward for anyone in your first month of Patreon, no matter what tier you join at, you get yourself a little quiz in your first month. After that, it's the £10 tier and up. We'll get them every single month. So yeah, that's what that's all about, in case you're wondering. Glad we have a music round tonight, James says. Yes, well, we have a music round tonight because last week I set a challenge of beating £50 raised for Secret Santa 365, and within a day following that quiz we got to £75. So because of that, I straight away got to work on a music round, and I finished the music round about 2 or 3 hours ago. My daughter's been helping me with that as well. In fact, the entire music round has been inspired by some suggestions from the whole of the family, as well as myself, obviously. So I'll tell you more about that before we start it. Jacqueline says, thank you for my little quiz. Yes, it was a Canada quiz for Jacqueline, and yeah, I'm glad you liked it. They all seem to be going down really well, even if it wasn't your subject. Lots of different listens and responses coming in for those, more so than I did with my previous one. So thankfully I've got plenty of them to do Patreon-wise this month. Since a lot of you get your first one this time. Team Bath here from Switzerland. Welcome to Team Bath. Stuart Baxter's happy we've got a music round coming as well. It'll be the last round of the night as always. Some shaped moustache going on there. Yeah, I know. I've had to do more of it more often now because it just gets in the way. It's just getting in the way. So yeah, I'm going to style it a lot more often now. What are we drinking tonight, guys? We haven't talked about that yet. As we wait for the start of the quiz, what are we drinking? I'm on the vino tonight. And it's so nice to drink it without loads of my moustache dipping in my drink, which is not nice. Sound a bit crackly. Oh, not again. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Is it a bit crackly or is it continuously crackly? I'll unplug the microphone straight away if it is. I'm going to have to send this one back, I think. Who have we got here? Honey says, good evening here. On the Sauvignon again. Mic is a bit fuzzy though. Do you know what? I'm just going to unplug it. I just unplugged it. I'm going to have to get a new one, a different one, and I'm going to get my money back, I think, on that one. Kangaroo wee ha ha. Okay. All right, Jack. Hello from Northern California. Robin's here. Robin's one of my other Limor followers. Welcome, Robin. It's been quite nice, actually, since I've been doing Limor. I've been getting a lot of crossover between people who discovered me on Limor are now watching here, and people who watch me here are moving over to Limor as well. Even if they're just, and people who've moved over to Limor might not necessarily post anything. Some of them have been. But just to go there and hear the little quiz first and to hear the comments that people leave in there as well. So you don't have to post anything if you don't want to. It's just nice to be involved over that side. Whiskey and Coke for Mags. Yeah, hopefully the crackle's gone now because I've completely unplugged the microphone. It works fine on anything else, but for some reason I get a crackle on here. Very annoying. Wishing well, West Coast IPA for Aaron. Little Ox Brewery of Monty's Minions for Monty's Minions tonight. Okay, that's good. Foster's, Jack says. Okay, well, somebody's got to drink it. Excuse me. Courtney's here from Sophia, everybody, our other nominated charity. Courtney's here from Secret Santa, and Claire is here from Sophia. Everybody say hi and give some love hearts in the chat. The emoji reactions to Courtney, who created and is the mastermind behind Secret Santa 365. She's the one that we're doing this for, that we're raising money for. Let's get Quizzicolor here, just threw the kids into their beds. That's nice. Good timing. It's now 8 o'clock. We're at 67 viewers. I'm going to still wait until 5 past before we start officially, purely because I think some people will still be clapping. But we'll just keep an eye on it. Yes, Jacqueline and Robin, do connect because you are both followers from Limor, so you're both fully aware of each other. Yes, that is the Robin you know, Bill. Bill's also on Limor now. Well, Bill is somebody I've known for a good few years now, and I've convinced him to join Limor, and he has grown in popularity. Within 3 shows, he's got more listens than I have on one of his casts. So I knew it would work out, and the next thing I want to hear from Bill isn't just his amazing poetry. I want to hear him play harmonica. That's what I'm waiting for, and you wait till the listens go up on that one, my friend. Socially distanced are in the room. Welcome to Jenny and Pete. Glad you could join us. Yeah, June says that's better. Yeah, I really like having to use a proper microphone because when it works, the sound is much better. But hey, we'll just go like this for now. Yeah, let's see. Oxford and Phoenix Collective are here. Excellent. 1 minute past 8. Hopefully people who were clapping are coming back in now. And then we can start with the all-important draw for who's winning the pizza. We'll get Abby in a moment, my daughter. She's going to do the draw. But all of them are in the hat. Look at this. There you go. Everybody's names. So what you had to do, there was a post in the top fan group called #PizzaPost, and if you click the like button for that, that told me that you wanted to be involved in the draw. If you were a Patreon and you did that, you get 2 entries. So there are 2 names in here for some people in the hat. So yeah, Abby's raring to go, by the way. She's raring to go. Let me just put something in the comments so she can see in a minute. There you go. So when Abby comes in, I want you all to say hi to her in the comments, okay? That'd be lovely. Laura says, rock, paper quizzes are here. Fantastic. Another order. Whoop, whoop. Oh, great. That's good news. King's Bell still doing takeaway, of course. Half a dozen have arrived. Cross Atlantic are here too. Jackie, look at this. Here you go. Diva's saying hello to Bill. They know him. Having trouble responding to Diva and Bill, but hello. Oh, yes, that's good. You're all connecting. That's great. June's on the tea, but I think I will have a brandy and coke later. Oh my goodness. I like the sound of that. Yeah, like a bit of brandy. Evening to Dave. Welcome, Dave. Nice to have you here, mate. Tag people by all means. Yes, drum roll for Abby very soon. Absolutely. 2 minutes to go until 5 past, and then we'll do the draw. We're up to 71 people, or 71 devices watching, I should say. First round will be royalty. That doesn't mean that every question will be about kings and queens as such, but it's a theme where everything is connected to royalty in some way, shape or form. So there's a little bit of history in there, a little bit of entertainment. You'll get the gist of it, I'm sure. You always do. The Gemma crew is here. I'm the only member though. Oh, that's okay, Robert. You're the Patreon. You're the most important one. Janine is here. Hello to Janine. Welcome. Glad you could join us. We're going to start in just a moment. 1 more minute and then we'll make a start. 74 people. That's a good number. And then we'll do the draw for who's going to win a free pizza from the King's Head and Bell, who have started their takeaway service officially today. And then we'll crack on with the first round of the evening. And so, yeah, this is going to be lots of fun, I think. Let's get that chair ready. And I should probably move the wine out of the way. There is something new behind me, by the way. We normally do a spot the difference back there, and I keep forgetting to tell you because nobody's noticed it, but there is something different back there. So if you do figure out what it is, let me know in the comments. You might not be able to tell who it is or what it is, but you might be able to see roughly what it is. Doom Radleys have arrived too. We're at 5 past. Right, let's bring her in then. Abby, come through. Come and say hello to everybody, and we'll get this underway. So let's do an official start then for the quiz with the pizza draw. And come on, come in. Here she is, everybody. Oh, everybody say hello to Abby. In the comments, yep, put the clone trooper back. There we go. Here she is. Say hi. Hi. All right, you can see here. Look, they're going to be saying hello to you in the comments. Right, here is the hat that's got all the different names in. Okay, Abby's not going to look, are you? No. No, you're not going to look. Are we all ready? Is that Red Yoda? No, not Red Yoda. There we go. Look, people are saying hi to you in the comments. Okay. Just the one name. Just the one name.
I think I got two.
You got two. You got one now? Yeah, okay, let's see who it is. Who's the winner of the first one?
Owen and Tia.
There we go, everybody. Let's show the name. Show the name to the camera. It'll be written backwards, but Owen, well done. You have indeed won. Let's bring it closer. It's written backwards, of course, because of the Facebook camera. But Owen, you've won yourself the free pizza. Look at this. Magic Peter says hi to Abby. He's there as well. There we go. Everybody say well done to Abby, please. Oh, Charlotte's asking who's your teddy friend.
Biddy.
Her name's Biddy. Because Abby's middle name is D, so her name is Abby D. And then when she was little, she would say Biddy really quickly. So the bear became named Biddy. There you go. That's how that is. Biddy Bear. Right, you're going to wave goodbye to everybody. So see you next week.
Bye. See you next week on Thursday.
There we go. Oh, yeah, she did a good job. Owen says, thank you, Abby. You're a star. Look at that. There you go. Off you go then. Right, you go sit with Mummy. There we go, guys. Owen's the first official winner. Drawn by Abby. Well done to Owen. He was a Patreon, so he was one that had his name in there twice. So as all the other Patreons did as well. But, you know, we'll do these draws every single week. And big thank you to the King's Head and Bell for giving us a free pizza to give away every week as well. So, Owen, I'll be in touch after the show, and I'll put you in touch with Jordan, who runs the pub. And you guys can connect and work out how you're going to collect and when you're going to collect your free pizza. I'll make sure she gets all the messages you're leaving after the show or tomorrow, because she's going to stay up and listen in with her mum now. Okay, so that's it then, guys. Let's move on to the first round of the evening. We got 73 people watching, or 73 devices, as I like to say, because I know there'll be more of you. So don't write your answers in the comments. All you need to do is make a note of your answers and then mark your own with the answers that you hear at the end of each quiz round. Once I get to the end of a quiz round, you can ask me to repeat questions. And then, oh, just seeing some other comments there. Thank you, guys. Okay, so yeah, don't put your answers in the comments. We'll get to your scores. Just put your team scores in the comments at the end of each round. Here we go with the first round of the evening, guys. Question number 1. What were the first names of Henry VIII's 3 children that lived past 1 year. What were the names of Henry VIII's 3 children that lived past 1 year? 1 point for each correct answer. I'll leave you, as always, a little bit of time between each question, and then we'll move on to the next one. Yeah, some lovely comments there, guys. I will pass them all on to her. Don't you worry. Right, question number 2 now is for another 3 points. Speaking of Henry VIII, who were the first 3 wives of Henry VIII? Who were the first 3 wives of Henry VIII? 1 point for each. 1 point for each. Yeah, in terms of spot the difference behind me, it's somebody in the middle back here. Look, can you see? I'll show you who it is later. I don't think it'll mean much to many of you, but we'll see if you do. I want to say also thank you to, you'll see her in the comments, to Maddie Cat Lady, because she wrote her own royal round, because she was the one that wanted it and I haven't got around to it for a while. So she created her own one, and it gave me inspiration to create this one to help finish off the one I was writing anyway for her. And it will give me inspiration for many other quizzes, because there's lots of interesting details in there. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy this one, because you can take part in it too. Question 3 now, question number 3. In Disney's Robin Hood, both King Richard and Prince John were which type of animal? So for 1 point, they were both the same. In Disney's Robin Hood, both King Richard and Prince John were which type of animal? For 1 more point. Question number 4 now, question 4. William Shakespeare lived during the reign of which 2 British monarchs? William Shakespeare lived during the reign of which 2 British monarchs? Yes, Bill. Yeah, that's the one I was pointing to. Yeah. He does have a shirt and jacket on. I will move him out in a minute. It should be pretty easy to move and not knock everything over. So you can have a look who it is. Again, I don't think there's many of you that will know who it is, but it's just a bit of fun. Question number 5 is for 3 more points now. Question 5. Which queens were a UK hit single for Queen, Billy Ocean and Redbone? Which queens were a UK hit single for Queen, Billy Ocean and Redbone? So the 3 song titles that had Queen in them. 1 point for each. There's a lot of multiple point questions in this round. Okay, your next question then. You'll get a bit of thinking time at the end for anybody that's new tonight. Question 6 for 3 more points. Queen Elizabeth I, Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth II ruled for which royal houses? Queen Elizabeth I, Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth II ruled for which royal houses? Sarah's counting. Thank you very much, Sarah. He's not from the A team, Aaron, no. It's not Han Solo or Peter Gabriel. Although a Han Solo action figure would fit right in there. But no, it's not Han Solo. Okay. Right. Question 7 now. Question 7. Which royal is the Earl of Wessex? Which royal is the Earl of Wessex? That is a lovely drop of wine, if I do say so. All right. The numbers didn't go up too much as we crossed over from 8 to kind of 5 past 8. So I may start a bit closer to 8 o'clock next week because I think people have stopped clapping for key workers now. If anybody's watching now and did tonight, message me afterwards and let me know if you're going to carry on doing that. And then I'll know, because my regular crowd is pretty much all here, I think. So I will listen to what you say and take judgment from there. Question number 8. Which movie monster terrorized Skull Island? Which movie monster terrorized Skull Island? Jason says, Sarah's got a new laptop, she can count now. Yeah, because that's what she needed, apparently. Yeah. No, Robin, it's not Clark Kent. Rachel says she stopped a few weeks ago now. Okay, thank you, Rachel. How many points for question 6? It is 3 points. Queen Elizabeth I, Victoria, and Elizabeth II, 1 point for each. So 3 in total. Question number 9. Which hand is the highest in poker? Which hand is the highest in poker? Phoenix have rolled in late. Oh, welcome, Amy. Robin says, I'll get a whopping 0 in this quiz. Well, like I said, they're not all about British monarchs. Not all these questions are. So hopefully you'll get a few points. Well, maybe now you know that Dave is here as well. You guys could maybe team up. And then we'll have another cross-Atlantic team. That would be cool. I think that would make it 3 cross-Atlantic teams we'd have then. Okay, question number 10 now. Question 10. Who played Edward VIII in the 2010 movie The King's Speech? I'll give you multiple choice for this one. Who played Edward VIII in the 2010 movie The King's Speech? Was it Colin Firth, Guy Pearce, or Michael Gambon? Who played Edward VIII in the 2010 movie The King's Speech? Was it Colin Firth, Guy Pearce, or Michael Gambon? Yeah. So Jacqueline and Robin, if you figure out a way to communicate outside of this, so you have to have another device, I think, whether it's, I don't know, WhatsApp or any other kind of messenger you like, or even have another video chat going on another device. Don't know how that would work. Maybe there'll be a bit of a time difference, a time delay between who sees what question. But yeah, there are ways you could do it, definitely. That'd be fun. Question 11 now. Question 11 for 3 more points. Which 3 British monarchs have reigned the longest? Which 3 British monarchs have reigned the longest? You don't have to put them in order. Just name the 3. 1 point for each. Anna says she did history A level, but not this era. That's the thing. If you study history, it's like there's quite a lot of history, so it could be anything. Oh. Okay. Oh, there you go. An update from Phoenix. It is at 12:51 in the afternoon there. 38 degrees, expected to get to 42. Wow. Well, it was cloudy and overcast here, and the temperature was rubbish. And there's a cold wind. We went for a walk, which was lovely, but it was pretty chilly out there. Right, question number 12 now. Which royal Disney characters were the King of the Swingers, the ruler of Underwater Kingdom Atlantica, and who was the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town? 1 point for each. Which royal Disney characters were the King of the Swingers for 1 point, the ruler of Underwater Kingdom Atlantica for 2, and who was the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town for the 3rd point? Diva and Robin both have great podcasts on Limor too. They do, yes. I enjoy following both of them, Bill, you're right. It's a fun place to be. And all the better for all these lovely people in it, I say. Speaking of Limor, Shane, who runs Limor, he created it all, right? He became a top fan of this page. I don't think he's joined the group, but he got a top fan badge from Facebook. He's only spent about 30 seconds watching one quiz. So, was in the comments for a little bit. Occasionally likes a post. Top fan badge. Bang. I messaged him, invited him to the group. He hasn't responded. Sorry, Roz. All right. Where are we? Question 13 is for 2 points. Dame Judi Dench has played Queen Victoria in which 2 movies? Dame Judi Dench has played Queen Victoria in which 2 movies? 1 point for each. Oh, Jacqueline says you're both very kind. Well, we try. It is hilarious, yeah. I don't think he'd accept it. I'm sure he's far too busy. I'm amazed he even stopped by the one time he did. It's very, very good of him to do so. But yeah, it is hilarious for those who know him. He wasn't very happy the green quiz I did on Little Quiz today, because he wanted there to be Irish questions in there because it was green, and obviously there's that connection between green and Ireland. But no, I only had 3 questions, so I said maybe another Patreon could request that another time. Question 14 for 1 point. Which Marvel movie actor portrayed Shakespeare's King Lear on stage and on film from 2007 to 2008? Which Marvel movie actor portrayed Shakespeare's King Lear on stage and on film from 2007 to 2008? Roz says her actual brother Will Andrews became a top fan this week despite barely having anything to do with this page. Oh, brilliant. I don't know what Facebook's got against you, Roz. Just keep doing what you're doing. Maybe it will happen next week. I really wish there was an explanation behind it. I don't know. It's nothing to do with me whether you get them or not. Oh dear. I'd love to be able to give badges for all my Patreon people. That would be really cool, but hey, can't have everything. Question 15, the last question in the royalty round, and start letting me know what repeats you want in the comments now, please. I'll repeat any and all that I need to, for the moment at least. Question 15, according to the officialchart.com, or officialchart.com, which are the 3 best-selling singles from Queen? According to officialchart.com, what are the 3 best-selling singles from Queen? Now that's the UK official charts. I'm sure it's not too different in America, but I'm obviously talking just about the UK charts. What are the 3 best-selling singles from Queen? You could again write them down in any order. Just name the top 3, and you get 1 point for each. Yes, Owen, I saw that Linda got hers too. Yeah. Rachel wasn't sure how you got yours. So the theory goes, you get a top fan diamond from Facebook if you have within the past, I guess it's within each week, if you have, or maybe 2 weeks, interacted with my page in some way. And the more you've done that, in theory, the more likely you are to get that badge. So that's commenting, sharing, liking, all that stuff that helps to promote the page and promote engagement on the page. And then in theory, you get your badges. And Facebook award it seemingly at random occasions. So yeah, and then you can get it in multiple weeks, and you can get it taken away from you as well if you didn't interact in a week. But you know, as long as you've earned it once, you'll always be a top fan in my eyes. So you'll always stay in the group. Right, repeats 10 and 12. Okay, question number 10 was, who played Edward VIII in the 2010 movie The King's Speech? Was it Colin Firth, Guy Pearce, or Michael Gambon? Question 12, which royal Disney characters were the King of the Swingers, the ruler of Underwater Kingdom Atlantica, and who was the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town? 4, 5, and 7. Question 4, William Shakespeare lived during the reign of which 2 British monarchs? For 2 points. Question 5, which queens were a UK hit single for Queen, Billy Ocean, and Redbone? 6 and 7. Queen Elizabeth I, Queen Victoria, and Queen Elizabeth II ruled for which royal houses? And question 7, which royal is the Earl of Wessex? Okay, that's those repeats. Yes, just did 7 there. Again, which royal is the Earl of Wessex? Just going to turn my speaker on because I'm going to need it in a minute. Well, actually, we need it to the end of the round, I suppose. That's okay. We're ready anyway. Okay, any more repeats or are we all good? Let me know, please. If you need another repeat, last chance. We'll go through the answers. All you need to do is mark your answers, mark your own answers, obviously, and then we'll put team scores in the comments. Naomi's asked for a repeat there. So yeah, team scores in the comments with your team name if there is one, so I can read it all out. And we'll celebrate the winners and we'll commiserate with those who perhaps didn't do so well. It's fine, it's just for fun. Okay, so question... Oh, pen ran out. June had a pen emergency. Oh no, I'm glad you're back though. Right, 14, 15, 12 again, and 4. I did do 4 already, Emma, but okay. William Shakespeare lived during the reign of which 2 British monarchs? That was 4. I think I did 4 already, but anyway, you got it again. No problem. Question 14 and 12, 14 and 15. So question 12 again. Which royal Disney characters were the king of the swingers, the ruler of underwater kingdom Atlantica, and who was the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town? 14. Which Marvel movie actor portrayed Shakespeare's King Lear on stage and on film 2007 to 2008? And 15 again. According to officialchart.com, which are the 3 best-selling singles from Queen? 1 point for each. That's okay, Emma. No problem. Number 3 was in Disney's Robin Hood. Both King Richard and Prince John were which type of animal? And yeah, that was 15 again. The 3 best-selling singles from Queen, 1 point for each. Just give you a moment on that one as I just repeated them again. Okay. Right, let's go through the answers then. You're welcome, Emma. Right. Question 1 then. What were the Christian names of Henry VIII's 3 children that lived past 1 year? They were Elizabeth, Mary, and Edward. Question 2. Who were the first 3 wives of Henry VIII? They were Catherine of Aragon, Anne Boleyn, and Jane Seymour. Again, 3 points. Question 3. In Disney's Robin Hood, both King Richard and Prince John were which type of animal? They were lions. That's just for 1 point. Question 4. William Shakespeare lived during the reign of which 2 British monarchs? It was Elizabeth I and James I. Oh, we interrupt the answers for an important message from Claire of Sophia and of Secret Santa 365. So Claire says we are trying to get baby products this week to support some local young mums' houses. Nappies, wipes, food essentials. Courtney will be making up hampers for them. Wow, guys, there you go. That's the latest thing Secret Santa 365 are working on. Another reason why it's important that we support them for helping these people out. I put the link again in the comments. Please do give generously when you can. Question 5. Which queens were a UK hit single for Queen, Billy Ocean and Redbone? It's out of 31 points, by the way. Thank you, Sarah. The songs were, by Queen, it was Killer Queen. By Billy Ocean, it was Caribbean Queen or Caribbean Queen, depending on where you're from. And for Redbone, it was Which Queen of New Orleans? Question 6. Queen Elizabeth I, Queen Victoria, and Queen Elizabeth II ruled for which royal houses? It was Tudor, Hanover, and Windsor. Question 7. Which royal is the Earl of Wessex? That is Prince Edward. Question 8. Which movie monster terrorized Skull Island? I mean, really, it could only be one if it's a royal round. King Kong. Question 9. Which hand is the highest in poker? It is a royal flush. Question 10. Who played Edward VIII in the 2010 movie The King's Speech? I gave you multiple choice. All 3 of the multiple choice answers were in the movie. but Edward VIII was played by Guy Pearce. Question 11. Which three British monarchs have reigned the longest? Which three British monarchs have reigned the longest? For 11, that was Elizabeth II, our current monarch, Queen Victoria, and George III. Question 12. Which royal Disney characters were King of the Swingers, the ruler of the underwater kingdom Atlantica, and who was the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town? King Louis was King of the Swingers. That was in Jungle Book. The ruler of the underwater kingdom Atlantica was King Triton. That's from The Little Mermaid. And Pumpkin King was Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. Again, 3 points there. Question 13. Dame Judi Dench played Queen Victoria in Mrs. Brown in 1997. That was that movie with Billy Connolly. And Victoria and Abdul in 2017. So 1 point for each. Amy says the Mad King. That's what, George III, yeah? You're referring to, I think. King George III, is that the Mad King? Yeah, must be it. Okay, question 14. Which Marvel movie actor portrayed Shakespeare's King Lear on stage and on film from 2007 to 2008? It is Ian McKellen. Ian McKellen played Magneto in the X-Men movies. I just said Marvel movie actor, not Marvel Cinematic Universe, and not to be confused between the two. Ian McKellen played King Lear on stage through 2007, and then they went straight in to record the movie in 2008. We actually watched it last night. It's amazing, if you like that kind of thing. It's very long, but it was amazing. An incredible cast. We saw it on Broadway HD, another streaming service, which has been quite useful during this time. Okay, question 15. According to officialchart.com, which are the three best-selling singles from Queen? They are, in third place, Under Pressure. Second was We Are the Champions. And in first, it is Bohemian Rhapsody. Doesn't matter what order you wrote them down in, but that's the order they were in. Okay, 1 point for each, no matter what order you wrote them down in. So tally up your scores then. Let me know if you need me to repeat any of those answers. I'm watching the comments again now, and I can do that. If not, start putting in your team scores, and let's see who did well in this round. While I do that, I want to give a shout out to the winners of the Play Your Cards Right game. We had 6 winners who got every single question or every single decision correct in Play Your Cards Right this past week. They won themselves their own little quiz at some point in June. So if you haven't told me what subject you want yet, please do let me know, because I believe they're all watching, or most of them are. The winners were Aaron Spencer, Charlotte Parkinson, Emma Green, Jason Borg, Kelvin Stott, and Lee James. Congratulations, guys. You were all already top fans. You would have won a top fan spot if you weren't. But well done to you all. You will get a little quiz of your choosing. Just message me or the page directly. Either way is fine, to let me know what subject you would like. And I'll make a note of it and fit you in amongst all the Patreon quizzes I'm doing over the next couple of weeks, ideally. But any time in June, you can claim it, okay? No problems there. Right, let's go to the team scores then. Let's see how we got on tonight. Okay, Janine says 24 points. That's all right. 24 points out of 31. That's not bad at all. 24 points for Monty's Minions. Not bad. 19 for Tracy. Chloe, 19 points as well. 18 points for Claire. Well done. Paranurse, 17. Rubbish. 21 points for Diva. Well done, Jacqueline. Number 1, again, please, Jeff. That was Elizabeth, Mary, and Edward. Robin says 8 for me. Ha 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 ha. That's not bad considering you're from California and there was a lot of British monarchy questions there. Right, a poor 12 for Rachel. It's not that bad, really. 24 points for Real Friends. 16 points for Team Bath. Freddy's Fickos, 24 points. 21 for Socially Distanced. 17 for us, says Selena. A poor 11, says Kevin. 25 for the Inquisitors. 24 for Social Quiznancing. 19 for Stuart Baxter. Mag says Kings and Queens got 22. Thank you from Alex for the Disney questions in there. Obviously he got them correct. Good man, I knew you would, and I thought of you while I was filling those in earlier today. 10 for Just Ronnie, not my round, obviously. 22 points for Trampolinas. Congrats to Jason, Tad says, for winning the Play Cards Right game. 24 for Blackpool Bar Stewards. Charlotte Button says, Laurel says to Charlotte, I hope I did you proud. 24 for Rock Paper Quizzes, Adam says. 22 for Let's Get Quizzical. 15, not bad for June. No, not bad at all. Well done. 11 points for Lorna. Barking Dogs have got 15. 17 for Cross Atlantic. On My Own, 24. Well done to James. Doom Radley's 23. 21 for half a dozen. GeForce 28. I like what you did with that round. Thank you, Maddie, and thank you for being so inspirational for it. 23, not too shabby. When You're a Man Down. Okay, that's good, honey. Well done. 25 for Cell Marketeers. 25 for Thunder Horse. 16 points for Pandemic at the Disco. Who's next? Oxford and Phoenix Collective, 20 points. And 27, Sophie Reynolds says, very well played indeed. Looks like, I think that might be the highest score as well, actually. I think 27's the highest score so far. Might be some more coming in, but it's out of 31. Owen says, watch some classic comedy this week. Life of Brian and Airplane, they never get old. Oh, you're so right. I love it. Monty Python in particular. Oh, sorry, I just laughed at the wrong comment there. 24 for On the Line. Janine says, watching Horrible Histories came in handy. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I've never seen any of it myself, but I've heard they've done a good job with it. Right, so we talked about the winners there of Play Your Cards, right? We've seen who's done well in that round. The next round is... And time for Family Fortunes. Our survey says sound effects are in play, as I'm sure you just heard. In preparation also for the music round coming up very soon. Bill says, I just want to say I love my team. Bev, Dave and Tony. Just putting it out there. Yes. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, all right, so round number 2 then is Family Fortunes. I'm going to read out 10 questions, just like you'd find in the Family Fortunes TV show or Family Feud for our American friends. You get 5 points if you guess the top answer correctly, 4, 3, 2, and 1 point for the answers after that. So I'm only looking for you to answer once for each question. Now, quick heads up, for those of you who are Patreon members expecting or looking forward to the Patreon-only quiz this month, which will be on where did I write it down? It's going to be on the 23rd of June at 8:30 p.m. on that Tuesday. We are going to be doing an Our Survey Says round. I'm going to split you into 2 teams, and you're going to go against each other, answering in the comments with an Our Survey Says quiz. I'm going to make it as close to the show as I can. That's going to be the first thing we're going to do. So I'm going to let you know now here. So look forward to that. If you want to be involved in that kind of stuff, you need to have a look at Patreon, BigQuizNightIn. The link will be in the description at the end, and I'll post it here later as well. Right, so I'll read out the questions into Family Fortunes. Just guess what you think the top answer is. Okay, that's all you need to do. Robin says, this is my favourite round. Liz says, just joined you. Had a problem with my sound. Oh, that's okay, Liz. You're just in time for round 2. We don't do an overall high scoring prize or anything. It's just round per round. So don't worry about that. Nice easy counting for round 2 and 3 tonight. Absolutely, Sarah. Yes, it is. Yeah, music round, standard music round tonight. So all good there. So here we go then. Question number 1 in the Our Survey Says Family Fortunes round. Name a type of station. Again, don't put it in the comments if you just joined us. Just make a note of it. And then you can mark your own answers at the end. Name a type of station. That's question number 1. Obviously, 100 people surveyed. We asked them to name a type of station. What do you think was the top answer? Name a type of station. Okay. Jack says easy. Question number 2 now. Question 2. This is another one for Alex, I think. Name a Disney heroine whose first name is in the title of her film. Oh, easily the best round for you. Okay. Name a Disney heroine whose first name is in the title of her film. All Question number 3. Name a well-known male British cyclist. A well-known male British cyclist. That's question 3. All right, question number 4. Name a popular English horse racing venue. Name a popular English horse racing venue. Yeah, I realised when I was creating the banners you see all around her, I'm not going to need to put them on the board back here anymore, so I've just put one here reminding you of social medias where you can follow me, because I'm going to do the same for Sophia at the next quiz night. Have the Sophia logo on screen the whole time, up the top there. But I hope you guys all like that. Another new advancement in technology for the quiz. Question number 5 now. Name a flower that mostly blooms in yellow. Name a flower that mostly blooms in yellow. Be interesting to know how different the answers are for our American friends on this one. Don't know how different the popular flowers that are yellow in America are from the ones over here. Owen says, I'm a cyclist. I bet you're not one of the top 5 answers though, I'm afraid, Owen. You're only famous to me because you're a Patreon member. Right, okay. Question number 6. Name a bird used as the nickname of an English Football League club. Name a bird used as a nickname for an English Football League club. That includes Premiership down to the League 2, okay? So the whole of the English Professional Football League ladder. Name a bird used as a nickname for an English football club. Lorna said she'll put Owen as your answer. Then you're not gonna get any points. I don't mind giving you a clue on that one. Although now you know that if I do a survey of all the people and ask that question again, I bet some of you will say Owen. I've been trying to think of a way I could do that so that your answers feed into the top 5, because we've got easily over 100. Well, we've got over 1,100 fans of the page. But yeah, just need to get some time to put that together. But I'd love to survey you guys and use the actual answers in the next, or in another Our Survey Says round. That would be pretty cool. Okay, question number 7 now. Question 7. Name something that's sold in the supermarkets as instant. Name something that's sold in supermarkets as instant. Okay, 3 more questions to go. Keith says for 6 there are too many to choose from. You're right, there are a lot. But if we surveyed 100 people, what do you think most of them would have said? That's the way to think about these things. Because they would have only answered once. So what do you think would be the one that was on their mind the most as soon as they're asked that question? Who did you think of? Because that could well be the top answer. If it's the first one that came to your head, it's probably going to be there, right? That's the same way you should think about all of these questions. Question 8. Name a way people can win money in the UK. Name a way people could win money in the UK. I'm sure some of these are very similar. Some of them are going to be very similar to America as well. Yeah, a few of you agreeing there on the football one. Well, we'll see, won't we? Question number 9. Name a Japanese car manufacturer. Name a Japanese car manufacturer. Yeah, overthinking it, exactly. You don't need to be overthinking these kind of questions. All right, question number 10, last question in this round then. Name a word that could follow the word traffic to make a new phrase. Name a word that could follow the word traffic to make a new phrase. Anybody need a question repeated? Let me know in the comments, and then we'll go through the answers. Thrustle? What? Can I repeat number 6, please? Yeah, number 6, name a bird used as the nickname of an English football club. Yeah, first thing that pops in your brain, always go with your first instinct anyway with quiz questions like ours, but the first thing that pops in your brain is normally a good bet at an answer. Jackson asked then for number 2, name a Disney heroine whose first name is the title of her film, or whose first name is in the title of her film. A Disney heroine. Any more repeats? If not, we'll go with the answers. And then I can start using my sound effects again. Ding! The old top answers. All right, okay, I'm going to start going through the answers. Oh, Hammond said that. It looks like we do have a repeat. June's asked for number 8 again. Name a way people can win money in the UK. That's number 8, June. Name a way people can win money in the UK. Last call for repeats. For 6, can we tweet the answer? Very good. You can tweet about the quiz all you like, mate. As long as you include my handle in it, at BigQuizNightIn, you can tweet about it all you like. Have you not heard the sound effects on the... I have used them on the live shows before, Jack. See? I have. Oh, I see. I never knew that one. I never knew that West Bromwich Albion had that nickname. Okay, here we go then. The answers then. Question number 1, name a type of station. 1 point if you put radio. 2 points for fire. 3 points for bus. 4 points for train. And the top answer was police. Police station. Question 2, name a Disney heroine whose first name is in the title of her film. We have Alice in Wonderland, Pocahontas for 2 points, 3 points for Mulan, 4 points for Snow White, and the top answer was Cinderella. Question 3, name a well-known male British cyclist. We have Chris Boardman, Mark Cavendish for 2 points, Chris Froome for 3 points, Chris Hoy for 4, and the top answer there was Bradley Wiggins. Question 4, name a popular English horse racing venue. We have Newmarket for 1 point, Epsom for 2, Cheltenham for 3, Aintree for 4, and the top answer was Ascot. Yeah, Baggies. That's how I know West Brom as well. Yeah, they're the Baggies. I've never known them as anything else. I'm sure there's some history behind it if it's true, but I never knew that. Okay, question number 5. Name a flower that mostly blooms in yellow. We have the Black-Eyed Susan for 1 point, sunflowers for 2, dandelions for 3, buttercups for 4, and the top answer was daffodils. Question 6, name a bird that's used as a nickname for an English football club. We have seagulls for 1 point, canaries for 2, eagles for 3, robins for 4, and the top answer, magpies. Question 7, name something that's sold in the supermarket as instant. we have instant soup for 1 point, instant porridge for 2, mashed potato for 3, instant mash, and noodles for 4, and the top answer was instant coffee. All right, question 8. Question 8. Name a way people can win money in the UK. We have scratch cards, the postcode lottery for 2 points, football pools for 3, premium bonds for 4, and the top answer is the National Lottery. Question number 9. Name a Japanese car manufacturer. We have Mitsubishi for 1 point, Mazda for 2, Nissan for 3, Honda for 4, and Toyota for 5. And for question 10, name a word that can follow the word traffic to make a new phrase. We have traffic warden for 1 point, traffic report for 2, or news, I suppose we could accept, traffic cone for 3, traffic jam for 4 points, and the top answer was traffic lights. The thrustle is on their badge. I see. Oh. I mean, I would say the Baggies is the most popular nickname they have, because most people know them as the Baggies, but thrustle as well. It's good knowledge. Very good knowledge. Never knew that. And apparently neither did the people we surveyed. So that's backed that up, I think, in some way. All right, so tally up your scores. Let me know if you need me to repeat any of them, of the answers, and then we'll see who's won. And then we can move on to the all-exciting music round for round number 3. No? Anyone? In fairness, there's a few more points to add up for this round, so I'll give you a little bit of time. No worries there. Here we go. Yeah, team scores are coming in now. Thank you. Right, let's go through them then. Wow, they all came through in one go then. So many. Let's get back up. Right. Baggies. 48 points, says Janine. Great score. 46 for Cell Marketeers. 47 for Monty's Minions. Kings and Queens got 41. Tracy's happy with 44. Oi, oi, evening to Chippy. Welcome, mate. Another Patreon in the house. Jason says Back in Black have got 46 out of 50. Honey's got 47. Freddie's Ficko's 46 points. 36 for Socially Distanced. 45 points for Diva. Well done. 49 for Half a Dozen. Wow, 49 points. Well done to Half a Dozen there. 45 for the Trampoliners. 41 for Liz. Paranus, 47, 46 for Team Bath, 44 for Chloe, well done. Oxford and Phoenix Collective, 43 points, and 43 for Pandemic at the Disco. Jack says, damn it, 38, lol, not bad for just Ronnie, to be honest. 35 for me, well done, Robin. G-Force have got 45, Cross Atlantic have 43, Selena's got 45, 47 for the Inquisitors, On My Own, 46 points, Doom Radley's 47, 43 for Social Quistancing. 38 says Lorna. Owen let me down on the Cyclist. Oh no. Rachel says 47 points. George, 48 out of 50 for Real Friends. Sophie Reynolds is there with 46 points. Let's Get Quizzical, 44. 47 for On the Line. 49 for the Blackpool Bar Stewards. Another great score. 48 for Thunder Horse. Peaked. Yes, you have. 43 for Football Let Me Down. Oh, sorry, Kevin says Football Let Me Down on 43 points there. What's next? Oops, 40 for Socially Distanced. That's fine. Well done. Well done, Paranurse. Yeah. Barking Dogs, 43 points. June's got 41. Throssels. Why are West Brom called the Throssels? Why are we called the Baggies? And one of the most commonly asked questions about West Brom. The new ground bought with its team nickname the Throstles, the Black Country word for thrush, commonly seen in the hawthorn bushes. There you go. It comes from the bird thrush. Yeah, they probably wouldn't want to be called thrush. That's got another meaning as well, right? Okay, there you go. That's why they're called that. Good bit of knowledge there. Have I added anything to your display this week? I have, yes. Let me reveal it because I did talk about it earlier on. Bonus points for who can tell me who this is. I didn't buy it. Well, technically I did buy it. A friend of mine was moving to America and he was getting rid of a load of stuff related to what this man created. And so I bought it off of him and then sold most of it for profit on eBay. Or similar. There we go. Do you know who that is? But that's what I've added. I added it last week actually, but I kept forgetting to remind you to check and guess who it was. So yeah, music round's up next though. Give me lots of likes and love hearts please for Secret Santa, and in celebration of the fact we have a music round about to start, please. No, not the $6 million man. Tracy's got it bang on. It is indeed Vince McMahon. He has massive hands. Yeah, well, Vince McMahon created WWE. Or rather owns WWE. I think his father created it when it was WWF. No, not Ric Flair. Vince McMahon is the answer. Well done if you put that. Yes, Vince McMahon. Does he have a kung fu grip? No, but he's built like that. And all the wrestling figures are obviously really well built. Not like me. But yeah, I had that and a bunch of other wrestling stuff and DVDs and all sorts. I bought off a friend before we moved to America. So yeah, that's why I've got that, and I thought I'd add it. I found it in the cupboard the other day. Andy says, have you ever taken anything away and asked us to tell if something's missing? No, I haven't. No. I might get to that point though. I like leaving things up there. But yeah, good idea. Pesky blinders, like the rebrand. Okay. All right, let's make a start with the music round. I'm going to play you 15 clips of tracks. All the songs were UK chart hits at some point. They were all UK chart hits at some point. Let me just make sure that's back on. I've got to turn my speaker back on. Hold on. There you go. All the songs were UK chart hits at some point and probably were elsewhere too. Songs were from all eras of popular music since chart music began. That's how music for these rounds are normally selected. 7 of these songs tonight were chosen by my children. 1 of them was chosen by my wife and the rest I put in. So there's been a real family effort, as I mentioned earlier on. I hope you enjoy it. Just see the last few comments. Amy says, I once saw WWE live. Rowdy Roddy Piper was there. Oh, God bless him. Pretty sure it was late 80s. Yeah, they were probably WWF back then, weren't they? Yeah, they would have been. Yeah, I've seen them live over here a few times. I stopped watching once the Attitude Era came to an end. It's not been the same for me since, although I do dip in and out occasionally. Love Jeff Hardy, so if you've got him, can you add him one week? I haven't got any more, no, sorry, but I do love the Hardys too. That was my era, definitely. Okay. Bill's thinking of creating a superhero called Wino Man. Yeah, I'd like to audition for that part. Okay, you're going to hear 15 clips of tracks. You get 1 point for the title of each song, 1 point for the artist or group that released the song. If the Facebook police stop the broadcast because I'm playing music with copyright on it over this broadcast, just keep refreshing the page because the broadcast will come back. All right, so it will disconnect the video. It hasn't happened yet. Touch wood, it doesn't happen tonight. 1 point for the artist, 1 point for the title. All right. Hardy Boys was Sarah's favourite as well. Big Daddy Giant Haystacks? Nah, before my time. Sorry, Owen. All right, here we go with the first run through of the music round. If we've got time, I'll play it again.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's pub quiz. This is track number 1. You know the bed feels warmer, sleeping here alone. You know I dream in color and do the things I want. You think you got the best of me, think you've had the last laugh, but you think this is pop track number 2. This is pop track number 3.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, 'cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger.
And this is pop track number 4. And this is pop track number 5.
Every day it's a little harder as I feel my power grow. Don't you know there's part of me that loves to go into the unknown, into the unknown, into the Are you out there? Do you know me? Do you feel me? Can you show me?
And this is pop track number 6.
Do 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 do
Is it that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold? This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent, gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman, I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man, I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot. Got my band about that money, break it down.
And this is pop track number 7.
We'll be together again. I've been waiting for a long time. We're gonna be together again. I've been connected to the right line. We'll be together. Nobody never gonna disconnect us. Forever separate us.
And this is pop track number 8.
Like a raindrop, she's got the look. Heavenly
pop track number 9.
One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need. Let me take the night out of real easy. And I know that you still wanna see me. On a Sunday morning, music real loud. Let me love you while the moon is still out. Something in you lit up heaven in me. The feeling won't let me sleep. 'Cause I'm lost in the way you move.
And this is pop track number 10.
Give it to me. I met a boy last week tryna run that game. Made it sound so sweet when he say my name. I said, boy, stop, run it back. You can talk that talk, but can you play that sax? Said I crossed last night buying out the bar. Said I can ride top down in his Jaguar. I'm like, boy, stop, run that back. You can drive all night, but can you play that sax? Baby, baby, I've been waiting for one to blow my mind. Baby, you can get it if you got that thing I like.
And this is pop track number 11. Is pop track number 12.
Walking through a party in the county jail. The prison band was there, they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard the knocked out jailbird sing. Let it rock. Everybody let it rock. Everybody in old cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider
And this is pop track number 13. And this is pop track number 14. This is your final track tonight, pop track number 15.
like a fool, I went and stayed too long. I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby,
Okay, everybody, that's all you're getting for now. I'm going to play it to you one more time, though, because I'm pretty sure you're going to want that. And we do have the time to do that this evening. It's just 8 minutes past 9. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I saw all the comments coming in, and I reacted to them appropriately as I could. I was a little concerned when Jack said that I'd made a mistake somewhere, and it turned out to be just him, though. So that's okay. There's a lot of prep that goes into these music rounds to cut and chop all these songs together for you. So I'm glad you're all enjoying it, and don't worry, you will hear more of that last track. I'm going to play a little bit more of it during this second run through. And I'll also tell you now, and I was going to wait for the answers, but I want you to know now. So tracks 1 through 6 were chosen by my kids, my son and my daughter. Track number 12 was chosen by my daughter because she recently did a little dance to it for her school. We recorded her out in the garden, and she did a dance to it, which went down very well. And then track 15 that you just heard was chosen by my wife, and the rest I chose. So there you go. That's how that worked out. I'll say that again in a minute. Jack, don't worry about it. It's fine, mate. Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm going to play it to you again, and then we'll go through the answers. Yeah, sometimes I do the intros, and believe it or not, I have to change the key of the song a little bit to avoid the Facebook police. And sometimes it's easier to change part of the middle of the song and avoid it picking up anybody than it is to change the intro. So that's why sometimes I take a clip of the middle of the song out rather than doing the beginning of the song. Some songs I can't do because even if I change the key, you test it and it turns out it thinks it's a totally different song and you still get picked up by it. So there you go. Yes, Roz, I knew you'd pick up on that. I had to finish off the rest of the 80s Now albums, didn't I? So I did do Now 14 and 15, one song from each. I'm so pleased you picked up on that. And yeah, I love that last song. You're right there, Jenny. Okay, here we go with the second run through then. I know you enjoyed that. I'll play most of the final track and then we'll do the answers. And yeah, and a few more things to talk about at the end of the night. So here we go then with the second run through of the music round.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's pop quiz. This is track number 1.
You know the bed feels warm now, sleeping here alone. You know I dream in color and do the things I want. You think you got the best of me, think you've had the last laugh, but you think that everything good is gone. Think you left me broken down, think that I'll come running back. Maybe you don't know me 'cause you're dead wrong. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when
And this is pop track number 2.
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
And this is pop track number 3.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, 'cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger.
And this is pop track number 4. track number 5.
Every day it's a little harder as I feel my power grow. Don't you know there's part of me that loves to go into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. Are you out there? Do you know me? Can you feel me? Can you show me?
And this is pop track number 6.
Do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. Yeah, my band about that money. Break it down.
And this is pop track number 7.
We'll be together again. I've been waiting for a long time. We're gonna be together again. I've been connected to the right line. We'll be together. Nobody ain't ever gonna disconnect us or ever separate us.
And this is pop track number 8.
Hitting like a hammer, she's a juvenile scam. Mellow as a critter, tasting like a raindrop. She's got the look. Heavenly bound, 'cause heaven's got a number when she's spinning me around. Kissing is a color, a loving is a wild dog. She's got the look. She's got the look.
And this is pop track number 9.
One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need. Let me take the night all up real easy. And I know that you still wanna see me. On the Sunday morning music real loud. Let me love you while the moon is still out. Something in you lit up heaven in me. The feeling won't let me sleep. 'Cause I'm lost in the way you move.
And this is pop track number 10.
Give it to me. I met a boy last week tryna run that game. Made it sound so sweet when he say my name. I said, boy, stop, run it back. You can talk that talk, but can you play that sax? Said I crossed last night buying out the bar. Said I can ride top down in his Jaguar. I'm like, boy, stop, run that back. You can drive all night, but can you play that sax? Baby, baby, I've been waiting for the one to blow my mind. Baby, you can get it if you got that thing I like.
And this is pop track number 11. track number 12.
Walked through a party in the county jail. The prison band was there, they began to wail. The band was jumping and the drum began to swing. You should have heard the knocked out jailbird sing. Let it rock. Everybody let it rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider
And this is pop track number 13. And this is pop track number 14. And this is your final track tonight, pop track number 15.
like a fool, I went and stayed too long. I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Then that time I went and said goodbye. Now I'm back and not ashamed to cry. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby. Oh, you got the future in your hands. Here I am, baby. You got the future in your hands. I've done a lot of foolish things that I really didn't mean.
Wow, a lot of love there for the music round, and I'll just leave it playing quietly for a minute. Yeah, lots of great comments coming in there through the music round. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Bit of an argument as to what the greatest decade of music was, and yeah, it's very subjective opinions, really, because it depends on a lot of things. There's amazing music in all the decades of music since chart music became a thing, and maybe even before that. So yeah, I'm glad you're all enjoying that though. Okay, all right. I'll stop that for now. I'll pause it there. So we're going to go through the answers for the music round. Give yourself 1 point for the title of each song, 1 point for the artist or group that released it. So track number 1 was Kelly Clarkson with Stronger, brackets, What Doesn't Kill You. But Kelly Clarkson and Stronger for 1 point each there. I don't normally pick up on the bits in brackets in the way a song is released. So Kelly Clarkson Stronger for 2 points there. Right, number 2 was Ray Parker Jr. with Ghostbusters. Track number 3 was Katy Perry with Raw. Track 4, which led on nicely, by the way, from that Katy Perry song, is called Eye of the Tiger, and that one's by Survivor. Keith, this is interesting. Keith says the one you grew up in is always the best. Unless, like me, you grew up through the 90s, in which case you kind of like it, but you know before was better. Especially for those who then grew up in the early 2000s, because good lord, there was some rubbish in those years. with the exception of rock music. I mean, again, this is all subjective, but yeah, I much prefer 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s to anything in the 90s and to anything pretty much in the 2000s, apart from the rock music I loved at that time. Anyway, so track number 4 was Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. Track number 5 was called Into the Unknown. It was from Frozen 2. For a point for the artist, it's Idina Menzel, but also it was featuring Aurora, who did the other really high bit in the background. I'm not going to try and emulate it. But anyway, Idina Menzel was enough for the point, but kudos to you if you got Aurora as well. Question 6, or track 6, it is Bruno Mars with Uptown Funk. Then track 7 was Erasure with Stop. Track 8 was Roxette, The Look. Quick side note, there's a rockabilly covers band called the Baseballs, who regular quizzers will recognise because I played a lot of their music as background music during the quiz. The Baseballs do a cover of The Look, and it is fantastic. So look that up in your spare time if you like that song, because it is so good in a rockabilly version. Question number 9, or track 9, Calvin Harris with One Kiss. It's featuring Dua Lipa. But again, Calvin Harris, One Kiss is fine. Or Dua Lipa, One Kiss, I don't mind. Give yourself a point either of those, but it's still 1 point for the artist. You don't get 2 points if you get them both. It's only ever 30 points for the music round, with these ones at least. Track number 10, Fleur East. Fleur East with Sax. Track 11, which Diva was loving in the comments there, was The Whispers with The Beat Goes On. Track number 12, Elvis Presley with Jailhouse Rock. That's the one. My daughter's still up. She's watching something with my wife. They're watching a film. She did a dance to it for her school. It was lots of fun. But yeah, Elvis Presley with Jailhouse Rock. Track number 13, one of the biggest and best guitar solos in the history of music ever. Leonard Skinner with Freebird. Track 14, Donna Summer, I Feel Love. And track 15 was Stevie Wonder with Signed, Sealed, Delivered, brackets, I'm Yours. Signed, Sealed, Delivered. No, 8 wasn't Alice Cooper. 7 was Erasure with Stop. Roz says, I grew up in the 2000s and I love all pop music, but 80s is my favourite. There you go, see. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, 7 again, I've just said. And Rachel got Dua Lipa. That's fine. Give yourself a point for Dua Lipa if you didn't get Calvin Harris, because Dua Lipa's the vocalist. So that's no problem there. 14 was Donna Summer with I Feel Love. And then, yeah, 15, Stevie Wonder, Signed, Sealed, Delivered. So out of 30 points then, let's see how you did. Monty's Minions are coming in quick there with 28 points. 28 points. In a minute, I'll be sharing the link again for Secret Santa 365, which is your link to donate, the nominated charity. Please do donate there. And if you can afford to help out me as well in running the quiz and continually improving things around here, please do consider joining my Patreon. All the links you need will be in the description of the video once I've posted it and made those changes. And I will be posting a pitch around as well, as always, once we've finished the live show. So do check back soon for pitch rounds. Right, so let's go with some more team scores then. 21 for Blackpool Bar Stewards, 24 for Diva. Well done. Janine's got 24 as well. Good on you. 23 for Trampoliners. 13 was Leonard Skinner Freebird. 28 points for Half a Dozen. The Oxford Phoenix Collective of 21. Chloe's got 28 points. 27 for Let's Get Quizzical. Doom Radley's 30 points. Loving a music round. Well done. Tracy's loving it too, 28 points. If we get to more than £50 donated for Secret Santa 365 by the end of tomorrow, I will do another music round for next Thursday. All right, because this is working well. But only if not, then I'll do one for a week or I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks time. I'll do another music round. But if I get more than £50 for Secret Santa 365 tonight, maybe going in, I'll allow until midnight tomorrow night. Because I know some of you will donate after. Then I will guarantee you, I will do another music round for Thursday next week, okay? 20 points for Pandemic, 20 for Selena, Kings and Queens got 28 out of 30. Thank you again for Disney, Chris, from Alex. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Always a pleasure. 24 for Socially Distanced, 19 for Team Bath, 25 for Cross Atlantic, 19 for Robin. No need to laugh at that. It's fine. G-Force, 22 points. 21 for Rock Paper Quizzes, 28 for Real Friends. Paranurse 22 did better than last week. Remember, we are back on Sunday with another quiz. I know I talk about doing Music Round on Thursdays, but Sunday will be a totally different quiz again. So do join us then. We're supporting our other nominated charity there. 30 points for Cell Marketeers, 18 for Lorna, 22 for Paranurse. They did better last week with the 80s. Well done to Team Cell Marketeers. Yes, Roz is tagging you in there. 29 for Back in Black. Oh, what did Back in Black miss out on? 27 for Rachel, 27 for Social Quiz Dancing, 25 for Freddy's Ficcos, link for charity. I'll share it again, guys, when it wants to. So many points. I will put it in the description. I'll share it again soon, don't worry. 29 for Inquisitors, 8, not bad to say never, heard half of them. Oh, June, well, that's okay. Sophie says 13 points, On My Own 26, 22 for On the Line. 20. Thunderhorse got 25. Metal is my favourite decade. Thanks, Chris, for making the Music Round work. So much fun. Thank you, Owen. You're welcome. 20 for Kevin. 22 for Jan. Well done, John. Oh, Jan, rather. 18 for Just Ronnie. Not bad. Thanks for the kids putting on some songs. Helped me out a lot. Well done. Barking Dogs have got 20. 23 for Quarantinis. Loving the Music Round. Brilliant, Chris. Thank you. You're welcome, Jenny and Pete. Thanks, Junia. You're welcome. I mean, it was still mainly Roz, Gabriella says. Another fabulous quiz, Chris. Artist on number 10 was what they missed out on. Oh, you missed out on Fleur East. Unlucky, Sarah. Cheers, Treebeard. Great night. You're welcome. Guys, I'm so glad you could join me tonight. Remember to donate to Secret Santa 365. Let me give you the link again. I don't know where that's gone now. Hold on. GoFundMe. Here it is. Here's the link again for Secret Santa 365. When the video is posted, I'll update it and put the link in the description again. So please do donate there. If you can afford to go the extra mile and help out myself improving the quiz in the future, because I do want to keep this going after the pandemic, you can do so, as many others have started to do already, by joining my Patreon. There are several different levels, so choose the right one for you. And you get rewards depending on what level you join at. So here you go, that's that. £2 a month is the lowest one. And they go up from there depending on what you want. And the first Patreon quiz will be on the 23rd, Tuesday the 23rd of June. Patreon exclusive quiz night where we will be pitting the teams against each other officially for the first time. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And I look forward to welcoming you all on Sunday for more of that. For more quiz action. We'll do this for everybody every Thursday and every Sunday. Always a pleasure and great fun. Tad, you're welcome. Thank you for the comments there. Tegan too, thank you. Oh, and thanks in advance for the pizza. Yes, Owen, yeah. Yes, we'll be in touch about that. I'm so pleased that we've now given our first voucher away. On Sunday, I'll be talking about the next opportunity to win, because we will be doing a free pizza every Thursday, but you must like the post I put out there every Sunday in order to win that. June says, enjoyed the quiz, Chris, but unfortunately my music taste is more country, folk and rock and roll, not rock. Oh, that's okay, June. Maybe there'll be more of that next time. Spot On says, Chippy, have a good night. You too, mate. Thank you for joining in. Cheers to Jason and all of Back in Black. And yeah, all the comments for Abby, I'll make sure she's aware of. So please do leave some nice comments for her too. And she'll be back on Thursday to draw another winner. Jack says, thank you, Chris. Going to have some munch now. Thank God you're here. Otherwise, we'll go insane. I do my best. I do try my best. So I'm really pleased that you appreciate it. That is much appreciated too, to always get nice comments from people, to know that what I'm doing is worthwhile. The little quiz answers will be posted soon as well. For those who've been following that. Quite a lot of points up for grabs in these ones. That's for Little Quiz on Limor. Do follow me there on Twitter and on Instagram as well, at BigQuizNightIn. I'm posting some really fun new Instagram quizzes on there, putting my Samsung avatar face over famous pictures of things, and you have to guess what I'm covering up. It's been a lot of fun. I've done 2 so far. I'm going to do more of those, definitely. Yes. Thanks again, Chris. Good night. Cheers to Barking Dogs. Good night for Tony in Marbella. To all the international followers of the quiz, much appreciated. Would love to get a nice big attendance for Sunday's quiz, please. don't want the numbers to drop because we've got a lot of work to do supporting these charities. So do come back for more on Thursdays and Sundays. Lorna says, thank you for another awesome quiz and well done, Abby. You're going to become fabulous. Thanks, Lorna. Bill says Abby rocks. That's great. All right, guys, thank you very much. Look out for the pitch around. Thank you for supporting our charities as always. And I'll stay in the comments and reply to them and like them as I go. And I'll see you same time next time for more of the same fun. Cheers. Good night.